Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you. I'm going to start by asking you, does everybody know what this is?
Chocolate cake.
It is. So I turn it around for you.
Chocolate cake.
That is chocolate cake. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Does everybody like chocolate cake?
Yeah.
I love chocolate cake.
Yeah, it's delicious, huh? Okay, well, we're going to be doing a poem today called Chocolate Cake. Has everybody looked at the poem? Has everybody seen it? Yeah?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Okay, lovely. So you've all seen the pictures? The lovely pictures?
I went.
Yeah?
I don't.
Okay. Can anybody tell me what happens in the poem? From the pictures, what do you think happens in that poem? Does anybody want to tell me? Okay. Who's got their hand up, Sheila? Who wants to tell me? Anybody?
I can't see anybody with their hand up at the moment.
Okay.
Can anybody tell Liz what's happening in the poem? Elsa, do you know?
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
she doesn't know.
Okay, don't worry, because we're going to find out. I'm going to read you the poem, okay? And then, if there are any words that anybody isn't sure of, can you ask? We'll talk about those at the end, yeah? And then you can have a chance to read the poem with me, okay?
If we all put ourselves on mute while Liz is reading the poem, and then we won't disturb her. Can you all press mute?
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody ready? Right. Chocolate cake. I love chocolate cake. And when I was a boy, I loved it even more. Sometimes we used to have it for tea, and Mum used to say, if there's any left over, you can have it to take to school tomorrow and have it at playtime. And the next day, I would take it to school, wrapped up in tin foil, open it up at playtime, and sit in the corner of the playground eating it. And you know how the icing on top is all shiny and it cracks as you bite into it? And there's that other kind of icing in the middle, and it sticks to your hands, and you can lick your fingers and lick your lips. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah. Anyway, once we had this chocolate cake for tea. And later I went to bed. But while I was in bed, I found myself waking up, licking my lips and smiling. I woke up proper. The chocolate cake, it was the first thing I thought of. I could almost see it. So I thought, what if I go downstairs and have a nibble? Yeah? It was all dark. Everyone was in bed. So it must have been really late. But I got out of bed, crept out of the door. There's always a creaky floorboard, isn't there? Past Mum and Dad's room, careful not to tread on bits of broken toys or bits of Lego. You know what it's like treading on Lego with your bare feet. Yow! Downstairs into the kitchen, open the cupboard, and there it is, all shining. So I take it out of the cupboard, put it on the table, and I see that there's a few crumbs lying about on the plate. So I lick my finger and run my finger all over the crumbs, scooping them up and put them in my mouth. Mmm, nice. Then I look again. And on one side where it's been cut, it's all crumbly. So I take a knife. I think I'll just tidy it up a bit. Cut off the crumbly bits, scoop them all up and into the mouth. Mmm, mmm, nice. Look at the cake again. That looks a bit funny now. One side doesn't match the other. I'll just even it up a bit, eh? Take the knife and slice. This time, the knife makes a little crackly noise as it goes through that hard icing on top. A whole slice this time, into the mouth. Oh, the icing on top and the icing in the middle. Ooh, mmm. But now I can't stop myself. Knife, I just take any old slice at it. And I've got this great big chunk and I'm cramming it in. What a greedy pig. But it's so nice. And there's another. And another. And I'm squealing and I'm smacking my lips and I'm stuffing myself with it. And before I know, I've eaten the lot. The whole lot. I look at the plate. It's all gone. Oh no, they're bound to notice, aren't they? A whole chocolate cake doesn't just disappear, does it? What shall I do? I know. I'll wash the plate up and the knife and put them away and maybe no one will notice, eh? So I do that and creep, creep, creep back into bed and into bed and doze off, licking my lips. What a lovely feeling in my belly. Mm. In the morning, I get up, go downstairs, have breakfast. Mum's saying, have you got your dinner money? And I say, yes. And don't forget to take some chocolate cake with you. I stopped breathing. Ah. What's the matter? She says. You normally jump at chocolate cake. I'm still not breathing. And she's looking at me very closely now. She's looking at me just below my mouth. What's that? She says. What's what? I say. What's that there? Where? There, she says, pointing at my chin. I don't know, I say. It looks like chocolate, she says. It's not chocolate cake, is it? No answer. Is it? I don't know. She goes to the cupboard, looks in. Up, top, middle, bottom, turns back to me. It's gone. It's gone. Have you eaten it? I don't know. Have you? I don't know. You don't know? You don't know if you've eaten the whole chocolate cake or not? When? When did you eat it? So I told her. And she said, well, what could she say? That's the last time I give you any cake to take to school. Now go, get out. No, wait, not before you've washed your dirty, sticky face. I went upstairs, looked in the mirror, and there it was, just below my mouth, a chocolate smudge. The giveaway. Maybe she'll forget about it by next week. Did you like that poem? Yeah?
Yes.
It's a lovely poem, huh? Right. Did everybody understand what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah? Jagger, you understood? Can you just give me a thumbs up if you understood the poem? Dexter, Aaron, lovely Yuki, Willa, Elsa, Missy, Ilya. Okay, so everybody, beautiful. There were some words in there. that I just want to check that you understand. So I've got them here on my screen. Okay, tin foil is one of them. The cake was wrapped in tin foil for him to take to school. Does anybody know what tin foil is? Because I've got an example right here for you. This is tin foil. Yeah? And that is what you wrap the cake in. Nibble. What does that mean? He nibbled at the cake. What does that mean? Does anybody know? Dexter, do you want to tell anybody what nibble means?
Does it mean you take tiny bites?
Yeah, tiny bites. Yeah, very good. Thank you. What about the creaky floorboard? He went downstairs to get the cake in the night, and he had to. Ooh, that's nice.
Who's playing the violin?
Okay, creaky floorboard. Does anybody know what a creaky floorboard is? Dexter, would you like to?
When you step on the floorboard, it makes a noise.
Yeah. So, yeah, Missy?
It's a kind of old floor.
Yeah, so it's on the floor. And when you step on it, it makes a noise. And so you're trying to be really quiet, but you can't because the floorboard is making noises.
Yes.
Okay, so you can't get your chocolate cake very easily because your parents might hear you. They might wake up. Okay. So
What noise does a creaky floorboard make? Anybody make the noise when you stand on it? It goes ee, 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 ee. Yeah? Have you got floorboards in your house?
Yeah.
Let me see. Can we see anybody's floor? Look at the camera, yeah. Creaky floorboard near my kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, carry on, Liz.
That's okay. Ilya, do you have floorboards?
No.
No. Okay. Tread. You tread on the creaky floorboards. Yeah.
Step.
Yeah, step. Yeah, very good. Well done. Well done. Crumbs. Crumbs. I have let me show you. These are the crumbs. Yeah? Can you see there?
Yes.
Is it clear? These are the crumbs, the little pieces that get left when you cut the cake. Can everyone see?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Now, he was eating so much. He said he was eating. Do you see the picture shows he looks like a pig. And so he's making noises. He's making noises squealing. Who knows what squealing? Who can make a squealing noise?
Come on, Elsa, you can do it.
Yeah. You want to show us what a squealing noise is?
No.
When what does a pig noise make? When they're excited.
An excited pig. That's right, Susie. Makes a squealing noise.
Yeah, they're good for them.
That was lovely. Yeah. So is everybody good? Everybody happy? Jagger, you're very quiet. Is Jagger on mute?
Yeah. Unmute yourself, Jagger. Jagger, unmute yourself.
That's it.
Well done.
Thank you. Jagger, are you enjoying the poem?
Yeah.
Good. And can you make a squealing noise? Can you imagine him eating that cake and feeling like a pig, like a little pig, and making a squealing noise? Oh, that's a lovely grunty, beautiful noise. That's a little piggy grunt. and a squeal. What about a squeal? So that's a beautiful grunt, which he was doing, and a squeal. What about, who wants to do a squealy noise?
I think Missy can make the noise. She's typed it in the chat box.
Missy, you're muted. Missy's on mute. Maybe that's why we can't
mute herself.
Is that deliberate?
Yes.
It's funny.
Okay, lovely. And so we've just got 2 more before we do the poem. Look at the poem again before you can all have a look at it and read it with me. Creep. Creep. Can you imagine? He's going down to get his cake. It's the middle of the night. He doesn't want the floorboards to creak, so he's got to creep. So he's moving very, very slowly and very carefully, taking very careful steps, yeah? Creeping along. Everybody happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
And so our last word that I've chosen is smudge. Do you remember when he'd eaten the cake and he's left some around his mouth and he's got a little smudge that his mum can see? Does everybody know smudge? Am I going to have to do it?
Yes.
Let me see if I can do it.
You need to show us this.
I'm going to. Hold on. Ready? So I've eaten my chocolate cake. Oh, I've left a bit of a smudge on my face. And that is what the mum sees. Oh, let me see. Oh, it's so good. Oh, guys, this is really good. My daughter made it. Delicious. Wow. Just a bit more. And maybe I'll just take a slice in a minute. Maybe another slice. Maybe it'll be all gone. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, so I'd like to read the poem, but I'd like you guys to read it for me this time. Would you guys like to join in? Yeah?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Who would like to start? Who would like to start reading first?
Can I tell you something actually?
Yes, of course.
Smudge.
Yeah?
I like to creep around getting myself a popsicle without my mom preventing me, and there are lots of creaky floorboards on the stairs, so I have a hard time doing that.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
Wow.
Does your mum wake up? Does she hear you?
I do it when I was supposed to be reading in the afternoon.
Oh, very good. I think we've all done that. I think we've all done it.
I love that. Do you have something else you want to say?
And no.
Okay, would anybody else like to tell us a story about them sneaking around, creeping around getting something? Anyone else, or is everybody else really good and doesn't do that?
I will tell you a story, okay? Are you listening?
Yeah.
Hear me? When I was little, my brother we used to get jelly. You know jelly? You can have jelly pudding. And it used to come in a packet with like powder. And he used to eat the jelly. He loved it, very sweet. He used to creep into the kitchen, take a packet, and then he'd have it all around his mouth. And we used to say, "What have you been doing?" And he'd say, "Nothing." But he see all the jelly. And he didn't believe that anyone could see the jelly.
Oh, that's so
So
fun.
he had smudges of jelly in his mouth. He loved jelly.
Oh, gorgeous. That's so nice. Right, I need to go back onto gallery view, don't I? Is that right?
Yes, if you want to see everybody.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Oh, no, now mine's stuck. Oh, that's because, oh, yeah, what am I doing? I was thinking it was my phone. I was tapping it. Okay, right, back. Good. That's funny. Right, any other stories? Has anybody got any stories to tell us? Yeah, Willa? Are you putting your hand up?
Okay. Once I was 5 years old. It is very, very, very dark. I want to eat the dumplings. And I creepy go to the kitchen. Eat it all.
Was it delicious? Did you like
It
it?
is, yes, it is very good.
Oh, that's so lovely. That's wonderful. Who else has a story? Dexter, do you have a story? No, you're very good. Okay. Elsa, do you have a story?
No.
No? Jagger?
No.
No? Oh, you're so good, all of you. Wow. Wow. Ilya? You're on mute. Oh, okay. Erin? Story? Okay. Sheila? Do you have a story?
Well, sometimes I like to go down to the kitchen and get some chocolate when I'm not supposed to, when I'm supposed to be asleep. And if my dog hears me, then she wants to share the chocolate with me. So I have to sneak down the stairs very, very quietly so I don't wake my dog up. Otherwise, she wants to eat the chocolate too.
Chocolate's not good for dogs.
Yes, and chocolate's not good for dogs, right?
Exactly. I told her, but she wasn't.
Listen.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, right. Who would like to start reading the poem with me? Can I have a volunteer?
I have another really funny story that I love telling people.
Oh, yes, please do.
Once in the middle of the night, the mosquitoes were like, my mom was like, oh my, those mosquitoes are killing me. And then she thought they might be killing me too, but then I was like sleeping, like I didn't notice anything. And my mom went creeping around with mosquito repellent, and then she was spraying me when I was asleep, and I immediately woke up and I was like, "Mom, what you doing?"
That's scary.
Oh, that's a great story. Thank you for telling us that. That's lovely. Right. Who else? Anybody else like to say anything? Right, okay. I am looking for a volunteer to start. I want a volunteer to start reading the poem. Anybody?
Dexter, why don't you volunteer, darling? Are you shy?
Oh, okay. Don't worry. Ilya, would you like to start? Oh, you're on mute. You're muted.
Just unmute, yeah.
Would you like to start?
Reading?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chocolate cake. I love chocolate cake. And when I was a boy, I loved it even more. Sometimes we used to have it for tea. And Mom used to say, if there is any left, you can have it to take to school. You can have tomorrow to have a playtime. And the next day I would take it to school, wrapped up in tin foil, open it up at playtime and sit in the corner of the playground eating it. You know how the icing top on it. You know how the icing on top is all shiny and it cracks as you bite into it. And there's the other kind of icing in the middle, and it sticks to your hands and you can lick your fingers and lick your lips. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Anyway, once we had this chocolate cake for tea, and later I went to bed. But while I was in the bed, I found myself waking up, licking my lips and smiling. I woke up proper.
Fantastic.
The chocolate cake, it was the first thing I thought of. I could almost see it, so I thought, what if I go downstairs and have a little nibble? Yeah, it was all dark. Everyone was in the bed. So it must have been really late. But I got out of bed, crept out of the door. There's always a creaky floorboard, isn't there? Past Mom and Dad's room. Careful not to tread on bits of broken toys or bits of Lego. You know what it's like treading on Lego with your bare feet. You downstairs into the kitchen, open the cupboard, and there it is, all shining.
That is beautiful. Thank you so much. That was
Danny.
wonderful, wasn't it, guys? Fantastic. Thank you, Ilya. That was really, really brilliant. Would someone else like to read a bit more? Let's have someone else taking a bit of the strain off of Ilya. And Willa, your turn. That was lovely. I'm so impressed.
Okay. Chocolate cake. I love chocolate cake, and when I was a boy, I loved it even more. Sometimes we used to have it for tea, and Mom used to say, if there's any left over, you can have it take to school tomorrow to have at playtime. And the next day, I would take it to school, wrapped up in the tin foil, open it up at playtime, and sit in the corner of the playground eating it. You know how the icing on top is all shiny and it cracks as you bite into it. And there's that other kind of icing in the middle, and it sticks to your hands, and you can lick your fingers and lick your lips. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah. Anyway, once we had this chocolate cake for tea, and later I went to bed. But while I was in bed, I found myself waking up licking my lips and 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 smiling. I woke up proper. The chocolate cake, it was the first thing I thought of. I could almost see it. So I thought, what if I go downstairs and have a little nibble, yeah? It was all dark. Everyone was in bed. So it must have been really late, but I got out of bed, crept out of the door. There's always a creaky floorboard, isn't there? Isn't there? Past Mom and Dad's room. Careful now not to tread on bits of broken toys or bits Lego. You know what it's like treading on Lego with your bare feet. Yo, shh. Downstairs into the kitchen, open the cupboard, and there it is all shining.
Beautiful. Okay, right, let's have somebody else reading. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. Hang on, I can't hear Susie. Hold on.
Susie, you're muted.
Yeah, Susie, you're muted.
Right. Have any of you stood on Lego before? Have any of you got Lego at home?
I have.
And it
really hurts.
Does it hurt your foot?
Oh, it really hurts.
Oh, yeah. But when you creep down, you want to make a noise, yeah. Well done. That was some good reading there.
Lovely reading, yeah. Would anybody else like to read? Would somebody like to read on and tell us what happens next?
Jagger, why don't you have a go, darling?
I didn't tread on Legos, or I tread on something similar because, like, yesterday I was at my friend's house and they were playing Monopoly. And then I tread on the little bag of houses barefoot.
That's like Lego, definitely.
That is like Lego.
I think we need to have, Jagger, why don't you have a little read?
Yes, that would be lovely. I'd love
You don't have to read a lot. You can just read a little. Good boy.
Thank you.
Well done.
You can go from the next page if you can start from the beginning, or you can go on to the next page if you want to.
I will start at the beginning.
Okay, lovely.
Good.
Chocolate cake.
Oh, good.
I love chocolate cake. And when I was a boy, I loved it even more. Sometime we used to have it for tea, and Mom used to say, if there's any left over, you can have it to take to school tomorrow to have at playtime. And the next day, I would take it to school, wrapped up in the tin foil, open it up at playtime, and sit in the corner of the playground, eating it. You know how the icing on top, it all shiny and it cracks as you bite into it, and it sticks to your hands, and you can lick your fingers and lick your lips. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah. Anyway, once we had this chocolate cake for tea, and later I went to bed. But while I was in bed, I found myself waking up, licking my lips, and smiling. I woke up proper. The chocolate cake, it was first thing I thought of. I could almost see it. What if I go downstairs and have a little nibble? Yeah. It was all dark. Everyone had been really late. But I got out of bed, crept out of the door. There's always a creaky floorboard, isn't there? Past Mom and Dad's room. Careful not to tread on bits of broken toys or bits of Lego. You know what it's like, treading on Lego with your bare feet. You shh. Downstairs into the kitchen, open the cupboard, and there it is, all shining.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Wasn't that lovely, Susie?
Oh, it's brilliant. Say crept, everybody. Crept. Say you crept
Crept.
down, not
Crept.
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 There.
Crept.
Crept. It's very slowly and no sound. But if it has a creepy floorboard, it must have sound.
Oh, it makes a lot of noise. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Lovely. And what about tread? Can we say tread as well? Tread.
Tread.
Yeah.
That's it.
Tread.
Tread.
Yeah. Lovely. That was wonderful. Guys, you're reading so beautifully. Is anybody else ready to read? Who'd like to go? You don't even have to read all. Dexter, you would like to do some? You do some, and then Missy can do some after Dexter, yeah? Is that good?
I did the second page.
Yeah,
Yes,
do the
of course.
second page. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
So I take it out the cupboard, put it on the table, and I see that there is a few crumbs lying out on the plate. So I lick my fingers and run my finger all over the crumbs, scooping them up, and put them into my mouth. Ooh, nice. Then I look again, and then one side where it's been cut, it's all crumbly. So I take a knife, and I think I'll just tidy that bit up. Cut off the crumbly bit, scoop them up, and into my mouth. Nice. Look at the cake again. That looks like a bit funny now. One side doesn't match the other. I'll just even it up a bit, eh? This time the knife makes a little crackling noise as it goes through that hard icing on top. A whole slice this time. The mouth. Oh, the icing on top and the icing in the middle. But now I can't stop myself. Knife. I just take any old slice and I've got this great big chunk and I'm cramming it in. What a greedy pig, but it's so nice. And there's another and another. And I'm squealing and I'm smacking my lips and I'm stuffing myself with it. And before I know, I've eaten the whole lot. And at the plate, I look at the plate, it's all gone. Oh no, they're bound to notice, aren't they? A whole chocolate cake doesn't just disappear, does it? What shall I do?
That was wonderful. Thank you. That was lovely, wasn't it? Oh, well done. And thank you so much for doing that. Right, Erin, where are you? You wanted to go, didn't you? Was it Erin that wanted? No, Missy. Missy wanted to go, yeah? Is it Missy? Wanted to read next? Okay. Let's go from after what shall I do, if you like. So,
should I read on?
Yes, please.
I can't take it much longer because
I know I wash the plate up and nice, and put that away, and maybe no one will notice. So I do that and crip. Back to bed, into bed. Those are licking my lips with a lovely feeling in my belly. In the morning, I get up downstairs, have breakfast. Mom's saying, "Have you get your dinner, Mommy?" And I say, "Yes." And don't forget to take some chocolate cake with you. I stopped breathing. "What's the matter?" he says. "You normally jump at chocolate cake." I'm not breathing, and she's looking at me very closely now. She's looking at me just below my mouth. What's that? She says. What's what? I say. What's that there? Where? There, she says, pointing at my chain. I don't know, I say. It looks like chocolate, she says. It's not chocolate cake, is it? No answer. Is it? I don't know. She goes to the cupboard, picking out top milk carton, turns back to me. It's gone. It's gone. You haven't eaten it, have you? I don't know. You don't know? You don't know if you've eaten a whole chocolate cake or not? When did you eat it? So I told her. And she said, what? So she said, that's last time I give you any cake to take to school. Now go, get out. No, wait. Not before you washed your dirty, sticky face. I went upstairs, looked in the mirror, and there it was, just below my mouth, a chocolate smudgy. The giveaway. Maybe she'll forget about it by next week.
Very good.
Thank you.
That's brilliant. We seem to have lost Liz.
So how do you know if someone's been eating chocolate cake that you don't know? How do you know if someone's been eating chocolate cake? What did the mum see?
Smudgy chocolate.
What was it on the chin? What was it called? What was that word? Unmute yourself.
Smudge.
Can you remember what was it called?
Ah, somebody said it. Who said that?
It was a smudge, wasn't it?
Chocolate.
Chocolate cake. Now one of the things we've got to think about, because I think we've lost is, so what we have to do when we read, my voice is not very good, but we have to put lots of feeling into our voice. So can we look at the last paragraph? And what did the mum say? Yeah? And she said, well, what could she say? So when she said, that's the last time I give you cake to take to school. Say that as if your mum is cross. How would she say that? Are you ready? That's the last time.
Tossed it.
Right, let's have a go. Ready? Everybody ready? That's the last time I give you any cake to take to school. Willa, can you say that for me? Like your mum is cross. What would you say?
Who was that for? Willa?
Yeah, Willa, can you say it? Say it like your mum is angry.
It helps if you use your finger like this.
Like this?
Yes, like this.
This is your mum. That's the last time I give you any cake to take to school. Can you do that?
That's the last time
I give you any cake to take to school.
What?
I give you any cake to take to school.
I give you any cake to go to school.
Right, Jagger, you have a go. You're the mum. You're your mum. She's angry.
That's the last time I give you any cake to take to school.
Very good. Right, Elsa, let's have a go. Unmute yourself. Elsa, take yourself off mute. Okay, go.
That's the last time I give you any cake to take to school.
Well done. Helia, right, Helia. Your mum, right, you're the wagging your finger. Unmute yourself. Can you unmute yourself? Yeah. That's the last time I give you any cake to take to school, but you're angry. Have a go. Lily, have you disappeared? You've gone. Dexter, have a go.
This is the last time I'll give you any cake to take to school.
That's a kind mum. Missy, let's have a go.
That's the last time I give you any cake to take to school.
Oh, we all make good mums, don't we? Got Liz back again.
Yes,
Right,
I'm sorry, my computer packed up. I'm so sorry. It just suddenly all went black, and so I'm on my phone now. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's good. Well, we've almost come to the end now.
Yes, I thought.
Yeah.
I love the mums. I love that bit. That was great.
Now we've got some good, because when we tell a story, you know, in English, we go up and down and up and down. We don't go do, 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 right? So we all say that together. The last one, I've lost it now. Right, are you ready? That's the last. We all got to shake our finger. Are you ready?
Ready?
That's the last.
Last
time.
I
One,
give
two,
it.
three.
Any cake
Cool. Do you know what? I'm really hungry. I would like. Who's got cake at home?
I'm going to go and see Liz. She's got some cake.
Yes, I've got enough for everyone.
I wish on Zoom we could get some cake. Should we say a very big thank you to Liz? And I'm going to take a picture. You ready? Say thank you, Liz.
Thank you, Liz.
Yes.
Thumbs up. Well done. Some very good. Well done, guys. Excellent. And I hope you have a good day. Some
Yeah.
are going to bed. Some are waking up. And you know what's happening tomorrow?
What?
What?
We've got science. We're going to make a lava lamp. A lava lamp. Does anyone know what a lava lamp is? Well, you'll have to see because that's happening tomorrow. So we've got a science lesson.
11 o'clock.
Yeah! 11 o'clock.
Wow.
Everybody, hands up, hands up. Let's hands up, cheers.
Bye. Thank you so much, guys.
Bye. Thanks, Liz. Thank you, Liz.
Bye.
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 Bye. I
Bye.
need to get out of here.
You have to end.
Oh.
Hi, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, you guys. Bye.
Bye.